650FX. Go ahead for engine start.
Alright, we'll go ahead and fire up.
Start master. Fuel system panel. Flight controls. Transponders on. Checklist complete. Ready to taxi?
Alright, photo 1, 650FX, we're ready when you are.
All right, I think we're going to get started. Welcome, everybody. So today, the first thing we're going to go through is basically Formation Flying 101, just to get everybody briefed up on calls and coordination that we use to get through this process. Primary, we have two airplanes that we'll be doing photo work off of. The B-25 is the first one we'll talk of. And there's three camera positions. The nose position, we do some photo work from, and then off the back, there's Paul, he's a photographer. Anyhow, that's where Paul will be sitting in the back, and obviously with his clear view, he can get all sorts of great photos from his vantage point.
Shooting air-to-air is a very specialized endeavor, and there aren't that many of us in the world who do air-to-air shoots. In a sense, I'm a director. I'm directing a ballet, an aerial ballet. You know, we're moving, we're changing, we're working with new pilots, we're looking at different backgrounds and all. It's an incredible team effort that has to work smoothly and work well. You know, it's inherently a dangerous situation. And that's why we love flying with great pilots, because I know I'm going to come home safely and I'm going to come home with the product. And everyone does the job. It becomes something we're all proud of. Pretty stuff. As you'll see, the guys got more comfortable bringing the plane further forward.
Okay.
As the shoot continued.
Okay. We do different things, whether it's a print ad.
Okay, and you'd rather have it in front or back here?
Well, the creative aspect starts months in advance, but the overall picture from the day before, like the creative brief and the pilot brief, it's pretty in depth.
Where are we going?
Okay, so we're sort of getting in the groove here. I think you guys are feeling it. We're seeing a change in how you're flying. Things are making sense, and we're starting to fine tune how we're working. For the Learjet, we've been swapping leads.
There's a lot of variables. Yeah, there's a lot of variables doing this as opposed to working on a set where you have control and you can plan everything out to the nth degree and go on and light it, shoot it exactly the way you picture it. So that's sort of the frustration, in that you can't plan it out exactly. You have to be very flexible, and you have to be able to see things as they pop up and see the value of them.
You call those moments of opportunity. If you have an extremely well coordinated and well laid out brief, you're bound to end up with something good. We're taking basically our own film set, we're taking it flying. We have a lot of freedom with that film set. We're setting shots up and lighting and composure, so our set is constantly changing. We're covering a lot of ground.
I will communicate to the pilots exactly where I want them, and if they can't put the airplane safely and quickly where I want, then we'll never get the shot. So the pilots are really the heroes of the plane. For them to just be in the right position and all is very tense work.
You guys give me a little throttle up here. If you feel comfortable tightening up from there, that's an amazing spot with the sun behind you. Up to you.
You got it?
It's very unique and very out of the ordinary from what we normally do every day. It's much more focused, and the concentration required is pretty significant.
It's still incredible. That thing's pretty big in the windshield, but you take a photo of it and it still looks like it's pretty out. Yeah. People would be like, yeah, you weren't that close.
Most pilots spend their careers trying to stay away from other airplanes in the air, whereas we're doing just the opposite.
Stay away from San Francisco. Flexjet does not need bridge shots or city shots. We're doing nondescript beauty shots. We don't need a cloud surfing shot or vortice shot, but we're gonna just brief that really quick in case the opportune moment shows up and we're able to get it.
For those of you who aren't familiar with it, basically, as the air comes off the wings, it goes out to the side and swirls. And if we dip down with you at our 6 o'clock, gravity will take care of revealing the vortices as we're above the cloud layer.
Everything's so tranquil and awesome, and there's a lot of this floating and beauty and sparkles. And meanwhile, outside we're doing 300 miles an hour and we're going real fast. It just seems really calm.
There's something so romantic about aviation, always has been. It allows you to go places and fulfill dreams and all. It's exhilarating. I love it.
Some of the best stuff I've ever shot. Yeah. Let's go back.
It's a wrap. Nice job, everyone.
You know, when you're flying, you never get a sense of how fast you're going until you're right on top of a cloud layer and they're whizzing by. That's still the part of it that it's never got old for me.
I love shooting air to air. I love the process of being up in the airplanes, seeing things from a different perspective. I love the challenge of creating something that I hope is viewed as art, and I hope to evoke an emotion from whoever looks at these pictures. I want them to stop and look at that picture and say, wow, I wonder where that airplane's going.